Are you using your email list to connect with your audience? When was the last time you actually cleaned that email list? When was the last time you look at the database that you've got there and checked it out and see which one you should keep, which one you should remove? So, in today's episode, I want to speak about and share some reasons to why it's actually very important to make sure that we actually cleaning that list. So hi everyone, I'm Dana Ohana and welcome to Big Brainer Podcast, the place where you're going to learn more about social media, brand building, and other marketing topics. And of course, it's all going to be related to our journey as entrepreneurs. And now it's really going to help us to build a strong brand. So as I said, like today I want to speak about the email list, but on the part of why it's actually important to start cleaning our list. Because when we are starting to work with an email list, we're trying to collect a bigger amount of emails so we can have a bigger database, right, to work with. And then we use the emails in order to connect with the audience, to share about new products, new services, events, share information, tips, everything related to our business and what we do. And it's a great tool for us to really engage and build a stronger connection with our audience. But when we're looking at this, we like to see the numbers. So we like to see that there's a nice amount of emails there. But does it really help us if we have a big amount of numbers there? Or do we actually need to make sure that we have the right amount of numbers? And when I say the right amount of numbers, I mean that is it now more important for us to make sure that we have the audience that really wants to engage with us? So it's not about the quantity, it's more about the quality, okay, of your email list. And one of the reasons is, for example, to improve deliverability, okay, which is the part that we sometimes get emails that maybe are spams or maybe flagged, that emails that bounce, or, it can be even for a business that, for example, one that had a certain email address, now they close the business, or now they change the email address. And once we remove them, it actually leads to a better rate, okay? And then it allows us to make our email list to be more quality. Okay, and that's what we're trying to do, because we want to be able to provide better email so that when we send them, we have less of the bounced emails. So for example, one of the things you can actually clean is those bounced emails. Okay, another reason is cost efficiency, because for some of us, we do pay money, right, for those different systems we use in order for us to send a newsletter and all those emails. And they usually have some certain amount. Now, if you can actually reduce the ones that are not reading, the ones that are bounced, the ones that are spam, the ones that are not even opening, your email list, you can reduce it. And then maybe through that, you can also save some money, because you won't need necessarily a certain type of package, or maybe you could still keep the free version. Okay, so yes, we do want to grow our database. But as I said, we want to have a quality database, and it's not about the quantity. So if it means that you can actually remove some and through that save money, but those ones you have are the ones that are going to engage with you, this is what's more important. Which leads me to the third reason, which is a higher engagement rate. Okay, when you have like a smaller email list, in a way, it's more often to actually be able to connect with them, versus just to have a large list that maybe a big amount of them are not really going to engage with you. So you want to make sure that you're cleaning your list by removing inactive subscribers that are not really putting any effort in opening your emails. I'm not even talking about the clicks, but even on the opening. Okay, so you want to remove them, because by you improving your engagement rate, it's really going to also help you with the system you work with, okay, with your credibility, with your reputation, with your ranking. Okay, so this is also very important. And again, we need to remember that our purpose of us working with an email list, the reason why we want to publish a newsletter, is because we want to actually engage with our audience. We want them to actually open it, to click on it, and through that to convert them to actual clients that buy your products, buy your service. And that's why we want to make sure that we're keeping those who will actually gonna engage with you. Another important reason is from the compliance and regulation, okay? Because it really depends on your location and the legal part of it. But you want to make sure that you're actually keeping there people that really subscribed, okay? That subscribe to your newsletter, that subscribe to be on your list, and to remove those that are not, because you don't also want to be like in trouble, for example, for doing this. So cleaning your list will ensure that you are complying with the different regulation, okay, but removing the subscribers that have not provided you an explicit consent. So that is also super important. The last reason that I want to actually share with you, which is kind of summarizing all of those different reasons that I've shared up until now, is about it's going to really help you to have a more accurate analytics, okay? And numbers are super important in marketing. Okay, it's not about being creative. It's also about checking the numbers, because the numbers will tell you everything you need to know. The numbers will tell you what's working and what's not. The numbers will tell you more about your audience. And that's the part that is super important. So when you clean your list, you actually improving your data, because when you have a lot of like certain amount of people, let's say even a bigger amount of people that are not really opening your email list, then you may think that like, okay, so maybe this was a bad content. I didn't really like that content. It's not something that works and so on. But by actually cleaning those who are not really opening or clicking, you actually going to improve it. Okay, you're going to see that because you're going to keep the right audience, the one that you really want to work with, and through that you will be able to see what works and what's not. It will help you to ensure that the data you're analyzing is very accurate and it reflects the behavior of your active subscribers. And this is super important, because once I keep just the audience that I know that usually engage with me, but in this specific email they didn't engage with me, then I know something wasn't right here, okay? Something I need to fix. And one of the things, by the way, that can really help you with cleaning those emails is first to go to those ones that bounce and check them out and start removing them. A second thing, if on certain platforms, for example, on MailChimp, you can actually segmentize your audience to the one that oftenly open your emails and engaging with you, and the ones that doing like on a regular basis, and the ones that like rarely doing it. Okay, and then you can try playing with this. And what the nice thing that you can do, and that's like I want to share with you this little kind of trick that you can do, is to take those in the segment that are with low engagement, send them an email, and on the same time send an email to the one, let's say, with a high or medium or both, like an emails. And from those who were on the low one, see like after 2-3 times how many of them have opened, how many of them have not. See the ones that actually opened and maybe also even clicked, and start removing those or not. Okay, because as I said, like if I'll try to sum it all up, this is really going to help you to make sure that you're improving your deliverability rate. It's going to help you with cost efficiency. It's going to help you with improving your engagement rates. It's also going to help you with compliance and regulations. And it's also going to help you to make sure that your analytics is accurate to you. Okay, so cleaning your email list is important for maintaining a positive sender reputation, which is something you're really looking for. Okay, it's going to help you reduce costs, as I said. It's going to help you improve overall email marketing effectiveness, and it's really going to allow you to focus your efforts on engaging with like those who are really relevant to you, the relevant audience. Okay, with a genuine interested audience that really going to help to make your data-driven decisions to optimize your campaigns. And this is what you really want to focus on. Okay, so we want to make it effective. We don't want just to chase after a certain amount of numbers. We want to make this tool very effective for us. We want to make sure that we're using this tool to really generate leads, to really grow a business, to increase sales. Okay, so if you want to also like understand like how many times you should do it, my tip for this is that take every few months, okay? Because it's not something you need to do in India on a daily basis or on a monthly basis. But let's say that you do once a quarter, like, or every like 5 6 months, that you take and check, okay, which one you can clean now and which are not. And the more you do it, then you don't have much to clean, and then you'll see the real impact of it on your business. So I really hope you find this episode as valuable. Don't forget to subscribe and follow my channel here. And of course, don't forget to follow Big Dot Consulting on the different social media platform, and check my website for my free online sessions, my online courses. I've got a new Instagram course that I really recommend you to check it out. And it's on www.big.consulting.